do you not know I got
Are
rice
you
and honey and I'm growing
in
hoes
court with
around
that
that
wig?
girl? I ain't in court with no goddamn body.
Are
Listen,
you
Tasha, I'm
still in
growing
court with
hair.
that wig?
Tasha, I'm growing hair. Tasha K, I'm
I
growing
know,
goddamn hair, girl. I gotta get you
listen.
some of this
Did
product,
you
girl.
let that wig touch
Tasha
some
K,
of
I
your
gotta get you
hair?
some of it. Tasha, listen, girl, I know how to take my wigs off. I got
Listen
I
to me.
gotta
Are
get
you
you a
still in
product,
court
girl.
with that wig?
I can't listen to. But I can't listen to that.
Touch
Girl,
your
I'm talking about
hair,
these
did
products, girl. God is good.
Hi, you guys. Tasha K so messy. She's so messy. I think the fact that she was running her foolishness with the side chick central over there, I'm gonna get to that, along with the 6 episodes of the Queens of R&B, was funny to me. Because she definitely added something to what was already airing on the show. Then she was bringing her stuff over on her channel and I guess on her app. And then she went and got Shekinah Child somewhere in here. But anyway, I wanted to talk about the Queens of R&B because it sounds like SWV, they're not interested in another season. However, I think the show it sounds like it was doing pretty well just for 6 episodes. People probably will want to see season 2. Hopefully they will change their mind. I feel like anytime you hear Mona Scott, I said this in my other video, which I haven't put up yet. These videos will not come up in order. I might put the other one on my other The Godly channel. I don't know yet. But I was saying in that video, because I was reading in some comments, people were saying that all of this was cooked up by Rocky to come to us with the bullshit. I don't think it was cooked up by Rocky. I think that it was cooked up by Mona Scott Young. And this is what I was saying in my other video. This is a Mona Scott Young production, and this is what she's known for: stirring the pot, stirring up drama, however you want to word it. Now, I don't know if SWV was aware that they were going to do the whole, we bigger than y'all thing and say that we should be making more money than you on camera. I don't know if they were aware of it or not. But anytime Mona Scott approaches you about anything, you know when she's coming for. I'm sorry. And I'm not even saying that in a negative way, girl. Get your money. However, we do need balance, and I agree with the people who say that as well. I don't think everything has to always come down to the dark side of what's going on in black culture, black life, black whatever. I think that we can do both. We can do more than just that one side. But when you see her, you know that she's going to bring some nonsense, and she's going to reach into whatever you guys have had going on in your life and put it on whatever she's going to air. So they should have known, that, to me, this is my opinion, that she was gonna do something. Because their storyline, as from what we were saying on the show, was just it was too nice, right? It was too clean. Outside, I would have liked to see Coco mentoring her son more. I would have liked to see that more. And maybe next season we'll get that if they decide to do a season 2. Um, and to me, and I see why people think that Rocky had more to do with this than what he probably had. I think Rocky was the best. He was the drama, if you will. He's the drama. Um, am I the drama? I think that he was the one bringing the drama because he had his hand in influencing Latasha, apparently. And this is something that I guess people wanted the other girls in Xscape, because I feel like they had something to do with this, putting that in Mona's ear about Latasha and Rocky and some of the things that they may have done over the years that we were not privy to. Um, because we know Xscape broke up a long time ago, right? This is why I'm saying that. They broke up a long time ago, and we did not see Latasha and Tamika as much as we were seeing Candy and Tiny, seeing them in front of the camera as much as Tiny and Candy, and that's why I'm saying that. So clearly Tiny and Candy knew certain things that were going on with Tamika and Tasha, Obviously, and I would be surprised if Candy was the one putting the bug in Mona's ear. I don't like the fact that Candy's trying to play her down by acting like she was just pulled going solo out the air. She did not. People were wanting her to go solo, so cut it out. People were saying that she was the voice of the group, the big girl. That everybody was going to big, because people were not politically correct back then. Truth is somewhere in the middle. If there was truly something going on between Tasha and Candy, which it sounds like it really was. I think the truth is in the middle because I think Candy was competitive, and she's already admitted to that herself, and so I think that she wanted that spot. Okay, it's allergy season and my allergies. Y'all know every time this year I'm gonna sound nasal, and I promise you I'm not holding my nose. Anyway, anywho, let me just get into this. Watch what's happening live because Tasha and Coco were on there, and then Taj went live afterwards. And Coco was pretty much saying that they wasn't feeling it and they probably would not do it again. I hope they would change their mind. However, I think now that they know what to expect from the producers and from the other side, they know, may just, they may have some things that they can pull out themselves, right? They've known Xscape for a very long time. So let's just see. But the other thing that I wanted to say about Watch What's Happening Live was Andy asked Latasha about her saying that she had an open marriage. And then her father was interviewing with somebody here on YouTube as well. And I can't remember who it was. Make It Make Sense or AT2. Forget who he was interviewing with. But he was saying that that was the first time he was hearing about that, about her and her husband having an open marriage, and he didn't necessarily agree with it. But at the end of the day, she is grown, and whatever decision they make is kind of what that is. She of course came and tried to clean it back up and say that she didn't mean open marriage. She was saying that they have open communication. However, it came out of her mouth. She did say that they were in open marriage, and to my understanding from um, some other sources, that came up before about her and Rocky and their marriage. The mistress is over there on Tasha K's Side Chick Central talking about Tasha started the cheating in the marriage, that she cheated with a famous person years ago. Now, I don't know how true this stuff is. These girls are throwing all kind of stuff. Obviously, they're hurt because he's not walking away from his family. I'm going to save that for the Side Chick Central conversation. Her putting this gospel, I was like, wow, like, why was she putting a gospel album out? Like, she should have stayed stuck with it. R&B. I understand she wanted to get signed and put a project out here while she had this moment, this opportunity. However, you forging checks and all of this stuff about your husband getting thrown out here by Tasha K. It's not a good look for the gospel world, and not necessarily the people in. I'm not talking about the people over there like the celebrities or the gospel singers. Audience, it's not a good look because it would not make sense for her to put a gospel album out knowing that people were going to come out here saying all this stuff about her. And SWV probably were blindsided by what was going to take place on the show, some of the topics that were going to come up. That's just what I think. I don't know, but for sure. But I kind of get the feeling that they were blindsided by some of this stuff. And Candy has her platform here on YouTube. Speak on it, and Candy Online. I think she might have 2, 3, 4. I don't know. But so she is going to tell her side. And so I see the other girls are coming, and Latasha had me tickled when she was doing the whole thing about She went to Jermaine's house, and Candy came out, and Candy was crying. I think it was a lot of shade in that statement beyond the whole crying thing, but that's just what I took from it. Let me know what you guys thought about the first season. What did you think about what Taj had to say about their experience filming the show in her live? What did you think about watch what's happening live with Coco and Latasha? Latasha clearing up that she's not in an open marriage, which she said it herself that she was. So that's a side eye moment. But and then the whole Tasha K stuff, like Tasha K was really riding the wave for those 6 episodes, right? With the mistresses over there. And like I said, I don't know if Latasha knew all this stuff was gonna come out. You know, she may have been blindsided from a lot of it because it really didn't make a lot of sense with you putting with someone putting out a gospel album, and that's just my opinion. I know the world of music has really changed. The world itself has changed. People's moral sets are not what they used to be. So I mean, for some people they're not blinking on the topic, but I would say the real core audience of gospel music probably are looking like, you know, they talking about she, you know, whispering about she forging checks and, you know, all this stuff that's coming out about the husband and his other families allegedly. And like I said, I'm gonna get into the whole Tasha K thing in a separate video. But let me know what you guys thought about the first season. Um, do you want a second season? I was thinking even if SWV don't come back, which I really want them to come back, they could bring in yet another girl group, right? And keep Xscape or switch out both groups. I don't know, and continue on the Queens of R&B. Let me know what you guys think about that as well, and who would you want to see. And I will see you guys in the next video. I tried to put up, so I was gonna put up some other videos about the show. I might put them up on my other channel, just because I do need to put some stuff over there as well. Let me know what you guys think though in the comments about all the stuff that you want to talk about in the comments about the show as well. And I will see you in the next video.
So I'm scrolling on my For You page and guess who I see? Sticky Fingers Latasha on my For You page singing Motown gospel.